Pitch on the way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Joyce has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spot, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Scott Van Slyke will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now the first pitch. Fouled straight back. And the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher
Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 1-1 on the way. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Here's the show motion version of that ball 4. Whoa! Look out! Well, that just shows how little time you have to react to a pitch that's coming in right at you like that.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Chris Iannetta will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The catcher, number 17, Chris Iannetta.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Number 8 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No runs, just one hit, one error for the Angels so far. Now another 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Van Slyke is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Matt Joyce will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
The 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Brett Anderson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Brett Anderson.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Carl Crawford will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. 1-1. One home now to Crawford. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out. You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball to strike ratio is way out of whack. It just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Justin Turner will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. Tyler Skaggs will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Crawford, 1 gone.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Eric Ibar will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error for the Angels so far. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
David Freese will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Yasiel Puig will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And that's a base hit. he has started the home sixth with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
We'll take a look at this on show track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third is Puig headed for the plate. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Scott Van Slyke. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 9.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner on first with 2 away. From the stretch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. He's ready now. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Again, a 1-2. Nope. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Jimmy Rollins will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
He's about at the point now where I would figure one more base runner and that'll be the end of the line.
1-0 on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Brett Anderson stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Let's go.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeze is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases 1 run. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Cole Calhoun will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch coming. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
David Murphy will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. The pitch. And there's ball one. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Carl Crawford will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Fernando Salas will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Fernando Salas.
Carl Crawford will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder. Morrow.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And that gets on by, and Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Justin Turner will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First offering on the way. At the knees, strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Calhoun will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Yasiel Puig will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. (1-0). Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 1-1 pitch on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball one. One-0 pitch now. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Boy, do you want a wake-up call as an infielder? How about this one? That's just a duck and cover there.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch. Swing. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Chris Iannetta will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Number 8 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Matt Joyce will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Crawford comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Josh Rutledge will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Josh Rutledge.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Comes set, now the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Eric Ibar will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, he'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Scott Van Slyke will try not to stop believing as he'll lead things off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the eighth. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Mike Morin is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Mike Morin.
Scott Van Slyke will take his cuts now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Scott.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one.
Go home, Dodgers!
Here's a 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here comes a 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Jimmy Rollins will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch to him. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here it comes. And this is hit well towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Crow gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Dodgers out in front, 3-0. David Freese will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 17, A.J. Ellis. Now batting, right fielder,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Albert Pujols will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Here's the 1-1. Lined hard to center field. Crawford is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Yeah, this is just not his night. He's hit the ball hard a few times now, but he still doesn't have a hit to show for it.
Here's David Murphy now. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless ninth and finish off the Dodger victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Brett Anderson. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 3-1. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers.
All right, guys. Well, it turned out to be a decent game, but the Dodgers were able to hold on in the end there, and Brett Anderson pitched one heck of a ball game here, allowing only the one run, the home run in the ninth inning, which eventually bounced him from the game. David Freese's blast to left center field. But Kenley Jensen came in and made quick work of the Angels in the ninth inning to end this ball game. And just not an offensive game there. A couple mistakes by the Angels cost them that game. But overall, a decent game. I can't complain about it. But that gives the Dodgers their 63rd win of the year. The Los Angeles Angels dropped to 56-48. Now sitting 4 games back in the AL West, and only a game up on the Red Sox in the American League wild card. When you look at the Dodgers here, 2.5 up now on the Giants in the division. So trying to solidify their spot at the top of the NL West and lock themselves up a playoff spot. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, as well on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then be sure to check out our Twitter as well, at LRSGN. Keep up with everything going on with us here. All sports are in season right now, at least for us anyways. Baseball is pretty much over in real life, but we got baseball, basketball, hockey, football. So be sure to check all those out. Stuff getting posted slowly but surely to YouTube. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm Big Dope 7. You guys be sure to keep it real.